Hi, Jim Connor here, back at SoCap 2016 at Fort Mason in San Francisco. I'm delighted today to have Heather Cochran with us, and Heather's got an interesting company that allows people to make a contribution to their favorite charity or nonprofit for that matter. Heather, welcome to the show. I'll let you explain what your company does.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks, Jim, for having me here at SoCap. My name's Heather Cochran. I work for a company called My Roundup, and what we do is we allow people to, every time they make a purchase, to donate that spare change to round it up to their favorite charity.
How does this work?
Yeah, great question, Jim. So the way it works is every time you can download our app in the App Store. It's called My Roundup. You go in and then you sign in your bank credentials just like you would to check your bank account. Okay, and then you can set up your debit card, you can set up your credit cards, and then every time you make a transaction, the change will come directly from your bank account.
So it rounds up to the next whole dollar, I assume.
It rounds up to the next whole dollar, yes. And
Okay.
when it's withdrawn from your account, it will be withdrawn within $10 increments.
Okay, so you allow it to accumulate, then every time you hit about $10, you take it out. And if I'm a person that has, let's say, 4 or 5 charities I want to, do I give you a percentage? Do you make it equal to all of them? How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So charities love this. They end up getting about $30 a month from a donor. And the way it works is 80% of what's raised goes directly to the charity, and the other 20% comes to our company because we manage the credit card transaction and the tech development.
All right, so 20% of the total amount that you provide comes to you. What led you to start this?
Great question. So my background is actually social work. I was a social worker for 10 years, and then I moved to Ghana, and I started doing research on how creating jobs is a pathway out of poverty. And from there, I wanted to learn more about the tech world and kind of blend my research with the social work. And this was just a really great opportunity to give back to orgs and use technology to do so.
And why did you go to Ghana? I have to ask you that.
Back then, I was doing social work, and I was a huge advocate that if you educate a girl, you'll change the world. And I still believe that. But while I was there, I met a lot of educated women. And then I realized it's not just education, it's jobs and entrepreneurship. So now I advocate that creating businesses can create a positive impact in the world.
What would you like to get out of this conference?
I want to meet interesting people. I want to see old friends, and I want to keep learning.
And what about funding sources?
Yeah, that's a great question. We are actually fundraising right now, and we have raised a third of our goals. So, yeah, we're always looking to meet new people that have an interest in micro-giving and/or are really passionate about making sure charities have the money that they need to be sustainable in the future.
So it sounds like you, one way or another, have cobbled together enough money to get this application launched and working.
Yeah.
And it is working. How do you distribute it or let people become aware of it?
Great question. So the first thing that we do is we partner with the charities. They have donor bases of 100,000 plus people, and we ask them to reach out to their donors to bring them into the app. And then we also do macro level press releases and events.
I work with a number of schools. Would they also be able to apply or work with this?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we have a first university client. They're based in Brisbane, Australia, Queensland University of Technology. He'll be using this, and then we'll have a working beta for other universities to reach out to alumni. But not just universities, also parents would love to be able to use this app to give to their school's classrooms.
Great. Well, Heather, it's been delightful.
Thank you.
I wish you every success going forward and meeting some investors and advancing your network here.
Thank you.
The company is myroundup.com.
You got it. Yeah.
And it's Heather at myroundup.com if people need to contact you. And you're based here in San Francisco, so you're local.
I am. I'm a local. So thanks,
right.
everyone, for coming to San Fran.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.